And also, I did not get into the details carried out by our city manager, who is in charge of all the happenings at the city. As CEO, he runs the city like a business, ensuring our budget is lean, our reserve accounts continue to increase, and that the departments are always cognizant that saving a dollar today means money we will have to spend in the leaner years. I bring up leaner years because 2008 will be a turning point for the city, as it faces the possibility of a decline in state funding as well as local property tax and a flattening of sales tax revenues. The good news, we have a city manager that 10 years ago turned around the revenues in the city, and we will, over the next couple of years, lean heavily on his expertise in keeping our budget balanced and our services maintained for you, our community. Steps taken by the department in 2007 have all been in preparation of a slowdown of revenues. Fee increases were designed to recover costs that otherwise would need to be supplemented by the general fund. Reserve funds were monitored and remained strong. Departments were looked at and manpower streamlined to provide the ultimate in service and efficiency while minimizing dollars spent. Departments have been informed that until a balanced budget is created, we will not fill current vacancies. Grant funds will continue to be sought to help pay for equipment, vehicles, staff, and programs. Plans put into place this year looked at the future of Los Banos, as were designed to spread funding over a long period of time to help alleviate the financial burden from any one budget year. And with the aggressive outreach and economic development and the continued stream of new businesses coming to Los Banos, we are hopeful to maintain or increase sales tax revenues, which will help to finance our general fund. Because of its reserve funds, Los Banos is still financially sound. However, not knowing how long this slowdown is going to take means the city must keep a watchful eye on dollars spent and cut back wherever possible. We have no doubts that with the oversight of our city manager, the strength of our department heads, and the leadership, dedication, and commitment of our staff, that we will be able to endure what lies ahead, and that 2008 will be as successful a year as 2007. Before I close, I would like to ask my colleagues to oversee several projects that I would like to see completed this year for our citizens. I have asked Councilwoman Anna Bellotti Brooks to contact the City of Seattle to meet with them and get information to help our city become a green community. I want Los Banos to be ahead of the game, not behind in the last inning. I want her to lead us toward implementing every possible improvement necessary to make Los Banos the greenest city in the valley. I have asked Mayor Pro Tem Joe Souza to research and get all the information he can on grants and funding resources to create a senior program at our new community center. I envision a program that uses vans or buses to transport our seniors from their homes to the center, to activities and lunch, and then return them safely to their residence. We owe that to our seniors. I have asked our redevelopment manager, Mrs. Post, to put together a committee that would concentrate on gathering information on how we can bring a bowling center to Los Banos. She will also look into the possibility of potential investors for this venue. all willing to bring this project to a positive completion in our community. I know our community is right to bring in a bowling center. We just got to find investors that are willing to go for the long term. I have asked our city manager and city attorney to look at our joint use agreements with the school district and ask them to work with the district to find ways to improve what is already in place. Specifically, I would like to see a joint use agreement that includes the use of our community center after school hours as a place where students can go to do and get help with their homework. I want to just thank our superintendent and the complete community for going out last night and voting for our bond for Measure K to build new schools in our community. The number one thing that businesses asked as we went to the Bay Area looking for businesses to move here is, tell me when you address your school system. Our kids must be number one, and they must be the priority of our community. I sincerely appreciate our new superintendent, and I appreciate the public. I also want to thank every church that me, the superintendent, and all of my colleagues attended just to beg for your vote. We just appreciate the citizens so much. In so many communities, I saw bonds were turned down, but the people of Los Banos said, we want to move forward. I thank you so much. I would also like to submit to the council the following proposal regarding annexation fees. I propose to set an annexation fee of $5,000 per lot. This can be in cash or amenities to the city. For these funds, I see a percentage used to help finance phase 2 of the community center, a portion used to fund an aquatic center, a portion used for staffing at the community center, a portion would go toward a library, a portion would be used for joint use between the school district and the city as part of a joint use agreement, and a portion would be undesignated for what the future councils decide they want to use it for. We need to continue to make new growth pay for our quality of life, and I believe this proposal will give us a step up in the right direction. In closing, I would like to thank all of you for supporting me as mayor of Los Banos. It is truly an honor and a privilege to represent and serve you, our residents. I appreciate the trust given me and this council, and as we help set policies for this city and continue to make steady progress in improving the quality of life for all of you through the many activities and services provided by our city. May God bless each and every one of you, and thank you.